will rejoice, for he has made me glad. He has made me glad. He has made me glad. I will rejoice, for he has made me glad.
As I bring a welcome address to everyone and to just share the vision of SGP. Distinguished guests, listen to these words by Mrs. Devika, a teacher. Aspire to inspire before you expire. Aspiration means the drive or yearning to do something. Inspire is the ability to stimulate creativity. Aspire to inspire means the drive we have to inspire ourselves and others, making a difference in everyone's life. This is the divine power. This happens mostly to the people that are spiritually uplifted. Once the person aspires, he or she recognizes their capability to inspire others as well. This kind of person is a team player, for he or she will boost morale and keeps the momentum flowing. An aspiring individual is ambitious, hopeful, and enthusiastic. Many people leave this planet with their music still inside of them. And what a tragedy that this is. Maybe all they needed was someone to inspire them, to believe in them, and to realize their potential. How amazing it will be if you were the giver of that gift. To sum up the meaning of the phrase, aspire to inspire before you expire, it simply means to positively influence an individual into action so that they can fulfill their innermost desires before they die. But do not forget to let the inspiration flow through you so that you too can experience an inspired and meaningful life. So, it is my honor to stand here as President and Founder of Serving God's Purpose Foundation UK, also known as SGP Foundation UK, as we celebrate this launch today. I would like to begin again by welcoming everyone all around the world to this very special occasion. To those that are here in person, those that are joining online, and to those that will be watching later on the website, I am very pleased to have all of you connecting with us. SGP Foundation was birthed out of the burden of seeing a broken people and a society and yearning for them to walk in freedom. Brokenness through lack, poverty, emotional state, physical, and sometimes just the happenings of life. I am very well aware of this because I am from a background that lack was nothing new. We were surrounded by it. Personally, I never lacked the basics. Food to eat, clothes to wear, a roof over my head. We were not poor, but we weren't rich either. My father always made sure that we were provided for, no matter what it will cost him, and I bless God for that. But there are so many people out there who are not that privileged to have food on their table, clothes on them, a roof over their head, and a community to support them. This is where SGP comes in. We are an organization set out to bring healing to nations, one life, one family, one society, one nation at a time. By improving the standard of living, providing basic needs, clothing, shelter, food, by providing support for families and communities, bringing a word to the weary, revitalization of health, equipping our youth, providing education, and standing in the gap for those that in themselves have no strength to. We all know that different parts of the world needs help, and that help is unique to them. People are tired, exhausted, and honestly, some of them have given up hope. The condition is grave. We are sometimes focused on ourselves, and not always intentionally, but do forget that there is a world out there to reach out to. So let us make our effort make a difference. I come to you today because I have realized that God has always set me up with people that need help. And it breaks my heart to see what humanity is going through, especially the internal sufferings and brokenness that they can sometimes not find the right words to utter or the right environment to speak out. I have personally been in such a place, so I understand, I get it, and I can relate. SGP Foundation wants to, as much as possible, proactively love and not just reactively love people. Let us not wait to be informed of the sufferings of people before we show love, but seek to know the needs of people and show love. By that I mean, let us not wait for people to come to us or we see things before we offer help. Let us seek, go out there, find out who needs help and bring help to them. Bring love to them. Bring compassion to them. This is not an easy path. SGP is here to bring compassion. But this compassion can only be given to the world if we feel it. Compassion felt, it draws one to the wounds of many. Our world is full of wounds. Let us not stand by and be spectators in this world. Let us be participants in lives of the broken and the needy, and let's look more like Jesus, because people matter. Everyone matters. Love God with all of your heart. Love your neighbor as yourself. Whether it's a local mission or a global one, let us reach out. The wealth of SGP will be in the lives that we can impact. The truth is, we can't help everybody, but we can help somebody. I am far from perfect, but in my imperfection, God will show himself perfect. So life's most persistent and urgent question is, what are you doing for others? This question was asked by Martin Luther King. And Mother Teresa put it in other words when she said, if you can't feed 100 people, just feed one. Just one will make a difference. So I would like to appreciate everyone and to just say thank you.
I am a Saint Silvanus Yabayanje. I pastor with the Lighthouse Church Kaduna under the Lighthouse Ministries International Abuja. I am a representative of SGP Foundation UK in Nigeria, Kaduna State. We have embarked on a project in partnership with Youth Foundation Nigeria based in Kaduna State, Nigeria, to Federal Government Girls College, Koi, Kaduna State. We reach out to the school by distributing sanitary towels because the girls are in need or are in serious need of sanitary towels. And the school has the capacity of about 500 girls. We are also reaching out and embarking on food distribution to about 20 families before Christmas precisely on the 11th and 12th December 2021. We have also distributed clothes, shoes to children and families. We crave for your partnership because SGP Foundation is about helping people, especially those that are in need.
SGP Foundation UK had a wonderful outing on the 4th of December 2021 in the beautiful city of Akure, Nigeria. It was a wonderful outreach that catered for the household needs of about 20 families put together in order for them to have some kind of relief for their Christmas. Several deliverables were given, ranging from rice, spaghetti, macaroni, indomie, that's what we normally call noodles, things like sugar, salt, seasonings, oil, vegetable oil, several household things were packaged for each family to be able to have at least some relief. That's why we called it a food relief package, you understand, for families. Several prayers were made, families went rejoicing, and it was really a moment that is unforgettable, to see that SGP, under the leadership of Lami Akor, was able to bring relief to people. And it's amazing to know that this is just one of the areas. This same kind gesture has taken place in Plateau State, in Kaduna State, it's here in Akure, and of course in the headquarters of the United Kingdom now. So it's such a privilege that we are having such a wonderful time to just watch and see how they prayed for SGP, for the progress of SGP, for the progress of the president and founder, and I believe very strongly that this has come to stay. SGP, people helping people.
Hi, I'm Lami Akor, the president of SGP Foundation UK. You've just viewed a fantastic team behind the operations of this great humanitarian foundation.
Hello. I think this is, let's just see, it's a brief about what the SGP Foundation website is all about. We have this, our homepage, we have our home, meet the team, volunteer, youth empowerment, who we are, partner. Our focus group has to do with the counseling, online radio, marriage counseling, educational support, food bank, let's talk family, general counseling, motivation, community outreach, prayers, and intercession. We have all of those things there. When we go, you'll find out that you'll find this our homepage. As you proceed, you find out that we also have serving God's purpose has to do with remains our number one and only priority. Our mission is to become the epicenter of God's compassionate hand of love upon the earth. Love protects all, covers all, and when you come to our focus here, you find out that if you want to get into our focus, youth empowerment here, you come to this icon of this, you come here where it will turn to a hand, a tiny hand. Once you click on it, it will open straight to the page. It's a youth empowerment page, as we can see, equipping our youth. You can come in immediately, you're through reading and you're interested, you can just click on the partnership form. It will take you straight to our partnership page. As we can see, on the partnership page, you can fill in what you want to fill in, what area do you want to partner. You select your date. Once that is done, you submit. Once you submit, you can choose if you want to donate. You can just come here, click to donate, either by PayPal, Paystack. We're working on other payment options. So let's get back to our home page. For example, let's get back to our home page. So you can see that, okay, from our home page here also, you can check every single thing you need to check, but there's something I want us to see which is important, and it's about our membership. It's a social media, it's also a social site where members can chat with themselves. For example, I've clicked on this. I can choose to begin a chat with members that are online. The moment I say, okay, I want to chat, for example, I can begin my chat, hi, and click. Then the chat goes, sent, then she can respond to me back. You understand? And also we have what we call our forum, where we have specialized forums, we can see all our focus centers has, you can see forum for our staff only, marriage counseling, those that are in that department, general counseling, adopt a school, food bank group, prayer force, all of those forums. You can connect with people there. And also from the membership, if you click on the members, you can see a complete dossier of the members of the organization, for example. So you can choose to follow whoever you want to follow, so you can chat, you can like what is happening. So it's all engaging and all encompassing, you understand? So that is basically an overview of what our site is. Of course, you want to see more of what we have, if you just check, you find out that we have our online radio, where our broadcast and other things are. Like we can see here, we have our online radio. You understand? We're still populating our radio. For example, we're still populating our radio. Okay. So for example, once we that is through our live events is going to commence. And also on the site, we also have developed it in such a way that you can meet the team straight from here. You can meet the team straight from here. You can this is about SGP Foundation, a short brief about SGP Foundation. You can find that here. And also I think we can also let's see, SGP food distribution in Akure. These are videos. SGP Christmas gift share in Jos, Kaduna's operation. All of these beautiful things have happened within this very short time of SGP's operation. So this and many more you get to see and learn about SGP. So SGP Foundation truly is an initiative. It's God's ordination, and it's here to service the needs of humanity. So thank you very much for this, for being here, and thank you for listening. God bless you.
Give SGP Foundation a blessing. Amen.
Amen. Amen. We thank God so far for all that He's done and continues to do. I remember years ago when Wanya called me and said, Pastor, I would like to see you. I said, okay. And so I met with her, and she poured her heart about this vision. To be honest with you, it filled my mind with so much of thoughts. I don't know where this whole thing could have started, but I believed that God would not call somebody or give someone a vision without His grace leading to make this come to pass. It's been a while. Every now and then she will call and we'll talk about this vision. We'll put our heads together, and it's such a blessing to see the baby steps, if you like, being taken all the way back in Nigeria. We are grateful to God, and to see what is happening and the support that is coming from the IT session, and all those who are playing a good role in all of these back home in Nigeria. The Lord is your strength. And I would like to say this of the President Wanya. She's a very determined young lady. She's got a heart to see the things of God come to pass. And talking about volunteers, the amount of work she does behind the scenes in church is God sent, I would say, to see the glory of the Lord come to pass. Amen. 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 So I'm going to pray and ask God's blessing over our dear founder and all of you guys who are out there making this happen. I had the privilege of speaking to Steve a few days ago, and yeah, you are a great guy, and I thank God for your life and for all those of you volunteering and making this happen to the glory of God. God bless you all, and may He give you His
been God all the way. As a matter of fact, the president and founder of this great organization, Wanya Laniako, is indeed God sent to this generation. Magnanimity, generousness is borderless, is boundless. The ability to reach out to people is something that cannot be overstated or understated. And so somehow the journey, I think, started at her 40th, of course before her 40th birthday, but somehow I had an inspiration in my heart, and I shared it with her that I sense the Lord will have you take your philanthropic act to the next level, the next generation, the next dimension, where it will be done in an organized way to reach out to community, to reach out to people. And somehow she was quiet about it. In fact, after a while, when I called her, she wouldn't even answer me.
Sorry, I have a cold. It's a pleasure really to meet. Yeah, I can see. That's right. Yeah. You've grown fatter.
Yeah, Reverend Khan was one of the officiating ministers in our wedding. Yes, so he's come a long way.
We thank God for this very auspicious day and for the launching of this official launching, even though it's going on for a while. I just want to say thank you for all your commitment and desire to see that this comes to pass. Like we've all been saying, it's just the beginning. It might be small, but we know that with God's grace, it's going to grow bigger and achieve much more than we can ever imagine. The key is just to put God first and continue to depend upon Him, and I'm sure His purpose will be served on His end. Thank you once again for all of you volunteers. We appreciate your time and effort, and God will bless you in return. Amen. Just remember, as you do this, you are doing it not for 1 year or for your families, you are doing it for God. And as you do things for God, God will do things for you in return, more than you can ever imagine. So God bless you all.
Thank you. Steve, everyone's got to hear you clapping. Thank you. Thank you. Yes, so I had to put that, well, that's what they call the icing on the cake, isn't it? You've got to save the best for last. So I just want to thank God for everything. And as we do close in a few minutes, I don't know if anyone's got any questions. Like I said, the site is very easy to go through. We've got videos to explain a lot more videos will be uploaded for anything. We've got email for inquiries. If there's anything, just send us an email and we'll sort it out and give you more information. But if anyone please has a question or something to just contribute, you are free to unmute your mic on the other side and say something, or anyone here. So giving the room for anyone that's got something. Okay. I want to believe that everyone has a good understanding so far of what is going on, and we are just a tap away, a call away. Contacts are, everything is there, all the information that you need. So I will hand over to Steve to give a closing remark, and then back to me to just give my vote of thanks.